Well, we had a feeling it would go out. Oh, seriously, today is like the comedy of errors day. So we were talking about what happens when you get blocked from your creative flow. People are probably deep in their meditation, wondering what happened, but one of the ways that I block my creative flow is by like dropping out of it. And so that's hilarious that happened at that point. The iPad died. The usage exceeded the actual power of the pad's charging ability. Okay, so we were talking about what happens when you're traveling down your road of your creative path, right? What blocks you? What prevents you from embodying that creation, right? So let's just get back into that feel for a moment of being blocked and allow yourself to just observe all the different thoughts that come to mind and get a theme or a flavor of what are the thoughts that block me most. What's the nature of those thoughts? Is it that they are around my value? Are they around my safety? Are they around my ability? Are they around my authority to show up in that way? Are they around what I'd have to say? What would have to be known about me? Are they around how will I be viewed? What will be seen about me? Are they about, am I really getting this information? Is it really powerful? Is this something necessary? Am I connected right now? Right? These are all actually different areas of chakra issues. So just take note of them. We're not trying to fix them. We're not trying to change them. Just observe and notice what are the flavors of your self-defeating, creative process beliefs, right? What are the different types of beliefs and patterns? And see if there's a connection, if some of them are linked with each other. Maybe it's worth and safety. Maybe it's truth speaking and connection. Just take a moment. And now I also want, while you're in that space of observing this creative process and the blocked space that we get into when we start to stop our creation, take a moment and see, are there any physiological areas that you're experiencing tightness or discomfort, possibly pain, maybe vibrations, or maybe some of you are getting a little bit of a buzz maybe, or even hearing something. Just take note of what is the physical vessel absorbing right now in this experience, okay? So just take that moment, and I'm going to check for myself as I look at what my patterns of blocking are. Now we're going to use an angelic healing tool called the Rose, and I think we've used it, I'm pretty sure we've used it before in here. And I want you guys to begin to imagine that down between your feet is a rose bush. And that rose bush is deeply rooted and grounded with you, with your roots, all intertwining. And allow that rose bush to grow up, wrapping itself around your tree. We always ground into that grounding tree. Feeling that rose bush coming up all the way around. It's just coiling all the way around until it's just opening up at the top of your crown. This rose bush not strangling but holding and supporting. And allow yourself to have that rose bush transition into its blossoming stage. Start to see little rosebuds beginning to form. letting them form wherever you feel they are drawn to form on your body as this bush entwines around you. Wherever they grow, feel those rosebuds swelling, the roots pulling water up from below, the sun shining down on the rosebuds as they open and blossom. For some of us, it's like these little spray roses all over. And for some, it's these few beautiful, strong, huge roses. Take note of the color the rose has. Is it multicolored? Are there flecks of one color against another? For many of you, you work with chakras and are aware of how they correlate and aware of what their colors are, right? Our root is red. Safety, home. I have people, a family, a clan, a tribe. They love me. They'll protect me. So then your blockage issues, if you have a red rose, are in your root. These are early learning lessons. Right now we're just observing, not valuing. Are they orange? Are they around your sacral chakra? Am I creative enough? Do I have enough passion? How will my creations serve everyone else? What's my job, my role in this tribe, in this family? Are they yellow? Who am I to be this person that says I can create this amazing thing? Who am I as a person individually? How will other people be able to receive that? Will they see my value? Am I capable? Is it pink or even green? Is it a heart issue? I'm not really loved enough and supported enough by my support system to be able to do what's necessary to create this thing. I need somebody to take care of me and help me and support me to do it. These are all heart issues. Afraid to reach out, be vulnerable. Is it blue? I'm not sure I'm going to be able to communicate this clearly. Will this stay in alignment with my message? What is my message? How am I going to communicate this? Nobody ever understands me. No one will get what I have to share. Is it purple? I'm not sure if I'm seeing this clearly. Is this the best way that it could be? Maybe I can make it better. I'm not sure if I've thought of all the parameters. How do we see it? Do we get stuck in our head in the process? Do we think we can think ourselves through it and forget that we have to take action? Is it a white rose? Is it, are we afraid this is what God wants us to do, what Source sent us here for, what we came here as Source to be and do. Am I connected? Is this actually of value? Or am I serving some other system that I don't know about? Is this a gift to my fellow humans? Or is it really another tool of oppression? Some of my thoughts. Just being aware of the ways that you're blocked. Bringing them fully into the present, fully conscious. It's really important to allow them to open up and show us. And now I want you to imagine that great prismatic crystalline energy that's coming from Source since for the last several years now. This crystalline energy full of the full spectrum of colors. The energy itself looks opalescent almost. See that light shining down on your full tree, on all of these rose blossoms, as they open even bigger. And imagine that this crystalline light is transmuting, shifting these roses into crystalline energy so that they're not a damage marker but a beauty marker of something sacred and special that gives you your unique flavor, your unique perspective, your unique filter, your unique take on your creation. Begin to see how what once we thought of as possibly thorny flaws are now actually the thing of the most sacred beauty, that are only yours. You're the only one who can grow these roses. And I can't wait to see the ones that you've grown. Feel that gratitude that I feel for you, that you feel for me, and translate it back into the self that I feel for me. So the black roses are deep grounding. That's feeling a fear of really showing up in this present world. How do we as individuals feel we belong here? How do we connect? That's our deep grounding root, is black. So see that crystalline light shining on that black rose, recognizing that you have a part of you that fears being here. Thank it. There are many who fear that, and maybe they need your guidance on how you show up. What brings you here? What helps you connect? All right. I love you guys. And remember, this isn't about fixing ourselves, but allowing ourselves to be what we are, to show up as we are in all of it, even the flaws, even the fumbles and the bumbles and the rattles of the cages and the blowing of the leaf blower. We show up. Okay. Love you too. Thanks for coming, everybody, and thanks for coming back. See you tomorrow. Bye.